Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie if you're new. Super excited for today's video. First of all, I want to say thank you to HOMEMAKER for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I'll talk about them in just a little bit and how they are helping me so much this week. But today we are going to get it all done with me. First things first, I'm here at my grocery store and I have a meal plan written out. Here's what we're having for dinners this week. So I'm gonna go into our grocery store and we're gonna get all of our groceries that we need, not only for dinners, but also for just snacks, lunches, things like that. I'll do a grocery haul, and then I also am going to restock our pantry, our refrigerator, so you guys can come along with me for that. I need to tidy up my house a little bit and start some laundry. And then I also have some really fun and exciting things to show you and update you on. Like I had mentioned in my last video, we got chicks. We'd only gotten our first 2. Now we have many, many more. So I'll show you those. I also want to take you out and show you our orchard. We also put in 6 raised garden beds. I'm going to do a nice big garden this year and I'm so excited about it. I started 4 trays of seeds as well. So I'm going to show you all of that. But first things first, let's go into the grocery store and get our groceries for the week.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
Okay, so I am home from the grocery store and I do need to put my groceries away and we will do that together. I also need to clean out my fridge to make room and we'll do that together. But first, I want to share with you something that was so good for me that I did last week. So I hired a cleaner to come in and clean my home. You know, I love to clean my own home, but last month was super busy for us. A lot of homesteading projects took place, which is really exciting. We started our orchard, we got chicks, we started our garden, and I planted a bunch of seeds. And by the end of all of that, my house was just trashed and I was exhausted. And so I treated myself to having somebody come in and clean my house for me, and it was great. And I used HOMEGLOW to find this cleaner. So what HOMEGLOW is they are a 5-star cleaning service with super affordable prices. With their online booking capabilities, you are able to instantly book a cleaner in your area to help with like a special occasion cleaning, maybe a birthday party or something like that. Or you can do this regularly to help take something off your plate. What's even better is this is a great way to support cleaners in your area. 100% of the cleaning fees and tips go directly to your cleaner. To schedule a cleaning, it's super easy. You'll just go to HOMEGLOW's website and you'll choose the date or time that you're looking for, as well as the duration of the clean, and then you'll see all of the available cleaners. You can book something as soon as this week, or you can schedule out something in advance. You can browse photos and reviews of background checked cleaners to make sure that you are getting the right cleaner for you. You can also sign up for their Forever Clean membership, which saves you $30 an hour on all future cleans. You can book unlimited cleaning starting at $19 an hour, backed by HOMEGLOW's happiness guarantee. So like I said, this was such a gift to me. I gifted it to myself because I'm a mom of 3. I have a lot on my plate and I just added a bunch more with the homesteading stuff. It's super fun, but it is time consuming, and so it is so nice to have HOMEGLOW at my fingertips to just take some things off my plate whenever I need it. They did a beautiful job. My house is sparkling clean, at least it was when they left. With 3 small kids, it comes back quick. But I was very, very pleased with the service. Take home cleaning off your plate by using HOMEGLOW. Just go over to homeglow.com/simplyallie to get your first cleaning for just $9. All right, let's unload these groceries. I'm gonna give you a grocery haul, show you everything we got for the week. I spent $150 for the week, which I think is fantastic. Now, I did not buy everything that we needed for like lunches and things. We are pretty stocked up, so we're not gonna have to spend too much more. And then we're also gonna clean up the fridge and restock the fridge, restock the pantry with our new groceries. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the random stuff first, and then I'll show you all of my groceries in the meals that they're gonna go together with. So I love organic cheese. This is pretty much what I buy every week because we go through it fast. We got some eggs. We go through eggs fast between baking and eating fresh. Cannot wait till my chickens are laying. And then I got some organic milk. We buy raw milk and I buy a gallon a week, but my kids have been flying through milk between drinking it, cereal, and me baking with it. So I bought these to put in our back fridge just in case we run out. Have y'all ever had these? I've been drinking them for months now and I'm obsessed with them. They're so good. It's such a treat for me in the afternoon. They have really clean ingredients. The root beer and the classic soda or vintage soda are my favorite flavors. They have all kinds of flavors. I used up the last of our cocoa yesterday. Emmy and I made a delicious homemade chocolate cake and I used the last of it, so I got some more so we have it on hand. Random produce are these mandarin oranges that looked really good. So I got a bag of those, and then I usually get a bag of apples a week. We eat this with cheese for a snack. I usually get Fuji, but they only had Pink Lady today. For one of our dinners this week, we're going to have hamburgers. So my kids love them. I need to go to Walmart and get some grass-fed ground beef from there. It is the cheapest place to get it. So I have buns, a Caesar salad kit. I'm gonna steam some carrots with butter, and then we'll grill up some corn. We've had this once a week over the last month. My kids love it. These are potatoes that we will cook up probably in the oven and have with our burgers. All right, don't knock this one till you try it, but I grew up eating sliced and browned in a pan kielbasa, steamed broccoli with lots of butter, and then rice-a-roni. Totally not good for you, but it is delicious and it's such a quick, easy meal. So we're gonna have that for dinner one night. We have not had Korean beef tacos in a very long time. I've actually shared the recipe with you. I'll link that video below if I can remember to. But I make this in the Instant Pot and it's one of me and Andrew's favorite meals. So I got chuck roast. These are pricey, but we'll get 2 meals out of this. Coleslaw mix, you mix it with mayonnaise and sriracha and that goes on top of the tacos. These little baby street taco shells, and then you grate up a pear and put that in the marinade. My kids will not eat this. They think it's kind of too spicy, plus I just don't love the taco feel. So I might make them mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. I've never made this recipe before, but I saw it and it looked delicious. It's chicken marsala, but made in the crock pot. So I've got chicken for that, chicken breast. Broccoli will be a side. We do a lot of steamed broccoli with butter. Mushrooms that go in, angel hair pasta to pour the chicken and the sauce over the top of it. Oh, this goes with it. Whipping cream, and then marsala cooking wine. I don't know if this is the one you're supposed to use, but it was the cheapest. And we may do a Caesar salad kit for that too. I got a couple of these and we already have one in our fridge as well. I also got a bag of onions. We've been buying individual onions, but recently I've done a lot more cooking and I've just randomly found onions in the pantry and it's been so nice. So I got a bunch just to keep in there. They last a while. And then I also forgot to show you in our random section, but this is just some strawberries. They're super dark red. They smelled amazing and they were really affordable. So I got this for the kids and us all to enjoy. One thing that I didn't show any ingredients for, because we already have all of the ingredients, is we're gonna have breakfast for dinner one night. So eggs, and then we have bacon in the freezer, and we'll either do grits or I may try and make my own yeast loaf of bread and make French toast casserole. I've had a hankering for it, so I didn't want to buy bread for that because I can make my own and it's way cheaper. So anyways, that's another meal we're having for dinner, but I didn't need to buy any groceries for that. We could have the strawberries with that meal too.
They keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I am too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Oh, oh, oh. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide.
Okay, so we have all our groceries put away. It feels good to have the fridge looking nice and tidy. I did end up putting the rest of the groceries in our garage freezer. Try that again. In our garage fridge. I like to keep like our extra groceries that I have for meals out there. That way I know when it's time to cook dinner, I just go out to the garage, grab the ingredients that I need, and it doesn't take up space in our fridge in here that we keep like leftovers in and everyday items. So we're very blessed to have the garage fridge. But I want to now show you my seed starts and just show you what I have and what they're looking like. Okay, so I am probably gonna regret this, but I'm not ready to invest in grow lights yet. So this is probably gonna be a bust, but I have peppers all in this tray and they're pretty close to a window, but yeah, I don't know, they just might end up being too leggy, but they're looking really, really good. So these are all different kinds of peppers. We have bell peppers, hot peppers, jalapenos, and then over here I have tomatoes, and I need to water these, but these are all different kinds of tomatoes too. I'm very excited about them. We have like beef steaks and cherry tomatoes and Romas, and so I'm very excited. And then under here, I just noticed that we have some sprouts. Things are taken off. So this is greens. Actually, this right here is chamomile. I am growing flowers too. So we have chamomile here, marigolds are here, calendula is here, and then we have kale. What is this? Spinach. Spinach has not sprouted yet. Romaine lettuce is here. Cabbage is here. And I have a few that are okra, and then the rest are cabbage. And then in this one, I don't think anything has sprouted yet. So I'll just take a peek. But we have, what do we have in here? These are like melons and squashes, zucchinis, and cucumbers. And I'm just kind of testing these out. I can always direct sow these later, like after the last frost, but I'm just kind of testing these out inside. Okay, so that was one thing I wanted to show you. Now I'm gonna go get my shoes on, and I have some veggies that have gone bad, unfortunately. I hate it when that happens, but I'm gonna take them out far, far into the woods and feed the deer. I can't throw them in the trash, I hate to do that. So I'm gonna try and repurpose them, but I don't want the deer coming into my garden. So I'm gonna throw it far, far out there. But while I'm out there, I'm gonna show you what my orchard's looking like. Bailey, you wanna come with? Come on, Bailey. Oh, she's a good girl. Okay, so here's the orchard. Oh my goodness, the gnats are out and they are horrible. Wow. Okay, so here's the garden so far. And we still have a little, or not the garden, the orchard. We still have a little bit of work to do. We need to put up deer netting around the trees. You can see the stakes there. But let me show you what we've got so far. Okay, so this is one of 3 blueberry bushes. This is a big one. We have like a medium one, and then this little tiny baby over here that I got from Tractor Supply as the tiniest. It was a bare root blueberry bush, and I left it on my counter for a long time, and then it got really, really cold one week, and so I thought it was dead. But I don't know if you guys can see it. You probably can't see it. It's too dark. There's some little shoots coming out, and it's greening up a little bit. So it's not dead. It's just gonna take a really long time for it to grow. And then here is a pear tree. And then we still need to place one more pear tree over there. Here is one of 2 apple trees. And these are late to getting their leaves on, later than the rest of them, but they're getting their leaves. And then over here is another apple tree. I'll show you the pretty leaves on them. And these are 2 different variety apple trees. There they are, how cute. I don't exactly remember which is which. I have a map that I made to reference back so I could remember, but one is a Fuji tree and one is a Liberty apple tree. We have a Kiefer pear, and then over here we have, this is a peach tree, Contender peach I think is what it's called, and then I think this one is the Belle of Georgia. And this one's looking really good, has some beautiful leaves on it. It's just looking really, really healthy. And you can see that we have the deer netting around this one. I hate to waste any food at all, and I really want to get better about not doing that, or just like finding uses for produce, even if they're a little spent. Right now is not the season for me, but I cannot wait until I can actually give that stuff to my chickens instead of the deer. Oh, I'm gonna show you the garden while we're here. So here's what the garden is looking like. We've got 6 raised beds. Andrew took the boards off from down there because he's gonna build a gate in there, because if you go through here and out that way, that's the orchard. So we have a hose that runs from up here all the way down to the orchard to water. So we still need to fill the beds, obviously. I'm gonna try and fill a little bit of the bottom of it with like organic matter, leaves, maybe some of the shavings and manure from my chicks, just to kind of cut down on how much soil I'll need, because that stuff's expensive. And then Andrew has plans to put mulch in here in the walkways just to make it look nice and neat and tidy. So there we are, that's the garden. Now let's go look at the chicks. And I also forgot to say, we're trying to do this as affordably as possible. It all adds up really fast doing any kind of homesteading projects, but it also can be done affordably. And so all of these beds, we actually paid nothing for. It was all wood that we had. A couple of these beds were actually at my parents' house from a couple of years ago. I don't know if any of y'all remember when I had a garden out at my parents' house and I would go there every single day to water and harvest. It was a lot of fun, a lot of work. So we took those beds from there to, I think there was 3 of them, put them here, and then we had the wood already on the property to build the rest of them. So we did it for free and I'm grateful for that. Okay, so I need to clean out their cage. That's what I'm down here to do right now. It is disgusting. They are so messy and they poop so much. But I have 21 chickies in here. I was supposed to just get 15. Asked my neighbor to add 2 more to her order. And then I got 4 more from Tractor Supply the day that I brought my 15 home from the mail. So I had 22 and we did lose a chick. She was a failure to thrive baby. But the rest are doing super good. They're 2 weeks old and 3 weeks old and they're huge. I cannot believe how big they have gotten. So I'm gonna take them out of their cage. I'm gonna put them in here and clean all of this out, and then maybe I'll take them outside for a little bit. The chick brooder setup that I have is a $10 kiddie pool with cardboard boxes lined all the way around it so they can't jump out. Eventually I'll have to put a top over this so they can't fly out. And then I have some shelf liner with some little grips on them so that the chicks don't slip around while they're in here. This area down here is our utility room, and it's been so cool to be able to keep the chicks in here. It's huge. And the floor, there's a drain in the floor if I ever needed to use that. So this has been really cool to have. So the the brooder is set back up. It's all nice and fresh and clean. I'm gonna take the chicks outside and let them get some fresh air and explore and eat some bugs. I like to do this after I have cleaned out their brooder because they're already in these totes. I've already caught them. You know, it's been a long day and I'm feeling pretty tired. My babies should be back from school here pretty shortly. So I would love to sit on the couch and wait for them to get home, but instead I'm going to love on them by tidying up the living room, tidying up the kitchen so that they have a clean home to come home to. So here's the before. There's laundry going in the background. That's what that noise is. Here's the before. Let's get to cleaning.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break.
This is one of the dinners that we had this week. This was the chicken marsala in the crock pot. It was really tasty. So this is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope that you enjoyed this. Don't forget to check out HOMEGLOW. Go to homeglow.com/simplyallie to book your first cleaning for just $9. All right, I love you all so much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.